Hey guys, doing another retail review here, but we're going to do a little box battle. So we're going to do some Topps Chrome versus Revolution Mega Box. So we got the licensed versus the unlicensed product here. So let's see what we get. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, we're going to do a little box battle here. So we got the Mega Box of the 24-25 Revolution, and then we have a 24-25 Topps Chrome. Both of them got a Walmart. I believe the Topps was 40 with the Revolution being 50. So obviously you got the possibility of kabooms in the Revolution. And apparently it says it's an ultra rare kaboom horizontal, which I don't think I've seen any yet. Sorry, this thing is a little dull.
Well, crap.
And that just cut right through the box right after I said that. Great. All right, let's hope I didn't damage anything. So, all right, so for this box, you're going to have 7 cards per pack, 6 packs, so 42 total cards. So we'll have that guy, and then we'll have our Topps Chrome, which we have the blue basketball refractors is what they're saying. It's they're the retail exclusive on the Topps, so we'll take a look at those. Hopefully we get an auto or something out of these. Let's start with the Topps. I don't really have a preference on which way to go here first, so just picking. All right, here's our first one, and then we have, I'll go ahead and get these out of here just so that they're ready to go. The top always drives me nuts trying to get these out of here. All right, so we got a Revolution, we got our Topps. Let's start with the Topps. I am not a huge fan of retail usually. I don't generally get a whole lot, so I do see some color, so we're going to start with these guys. So we got Ingram, got Quickly, Shannon Jr., got Derek White. All right, so I think these are parallels, maybe an insert, but got a Colby Jones. Let's see what this one would be, and then we have a Topic. Don't know if that's a parallel. I'm pretty sure it is. Same with this one here. I'm not super familiar with Topps, so my issue there, I mean, I know it's an insert, but not for sure if that's a parallel, so I'll check into that. Well, actually, let's see if it says anything on here. I don't see much. I mean, obviously, it's not a refractor. It'll generally say refractor, usually either right up in here or sometimes at the bottom, I've noticed. So anyway, if you know better, by all means, let me know in the comments, because I'm learning something new every day. All right, got a Bronny Jr. and then his dad. It's a little funny, pulled both right after each other. Got also, let's see what this one is. Got a Curry. Not bad. So let's put these over here. And then we have a Jared Allen. So I'm not sure which insert that is. I'll take a look. But nice looking card. I do like the look of Topps, although even though we don't get much out of it usually, and it just hit me as I pulled the Allen there. Blue basketball refractors, there's 10, so that's what that is. So definitely parallel. Fuck, sorry for the mistake there. So we'll have a blue in each, it sounds like. So we'll pull this from the back. We've got a Shaquille, Quentin Grimes, got a Zach Edey, so another rookie. And then let's see what this one is. We got a film study, Kevin Garnett. For our blue, we have Isaiah Collier. And then we have a Jalen Williams, and that is a number. That's our first number. Nice looking refractor there. Out of 199. Not a huge amount of value there, but hey, better than nothing, right? Carl Anthony Towns. Have our Joel Embiid. Oh, I guess that's our blues in a different spot in this pack. Another Joel Embiid. Mitchell, Dort, and Holmes the second. All right, 3 packs left of this box. Try to hide our blue there. So Murphy, Jonas, got a Spencer Dinwiddie, sorry. And then on our insert, we got a Durant. And then we have on our blue, we have Paul George. All right, nothing impressive so far. I'll have to pull a random auto out of here. That'd be good. All right, got an Iverson, got a Calvin Murphy, Jordan Poole, Clowney, and then for our blue, we are gonna pull an Anthony Black. No longer rookie there. And then it looks like Tyrese Maxey, countdown complete. I'll have to check on that one. I think it definitely looks like a refractor as well on this one, especially in comparison to, see the shine on it. But I will check into that as well. So, last pack. I'll try to put these things up on the screen here when I do the editing, once I check into some of these cards. Whitmore, Butler, Ingram, and then we'll have a Jalen Green for the countdown complete. Yeah, so that, you can see the difference in the color. I don't believe it changes for each individual one, but I'll check on that. And then on our blue, we have an Antonio Reeves. So, rookie. Can't say we got anything great in there. We'll have to take a peek at what some of those come back as, but then now we have our Revolution, which in each of these we have 7 cards and have 6 packs. That did not open well. Revolution I've always liked the look of. It's unique. This is another one that's a little bit hard to see your parallels. These do tell you on the back, at least, like most Panini products. So I do appreciate that. Like, these are all our standard card here, and this is the design for the 24-25. Again, I always like their base cards. They're nice looking cards. So I can't complain on that piece. But Bradley Beal, got a Kareem Abdul for the Legends. And then we have Ant-Man. I think that, I'll check and see what's parallel in a second. Let's see what's on the back here. And then we got a Shy. Let's see. That is a Storm, as you can see in the corner there. So that's one of the inserts, and I'll take an insert with Ant-Man. I'll always take his cards. I enjoy him. He's one of those players that I feel like almost was underrated his rookie year. I know everybody was kind of looking forward to him, but I think he's one that's actually held his pull. So, oh, this is also numbered. I guess I didn't even realize that at first. So as you can see, that's to 285. Stargazing. So that's one of the inserts. Had no idea that was even a parallel at first, so that's snuck in there. So far, I feel like, I mean, unless I get absolutely nothing out of the rest of this box, we're doing much better on the Revolution than we did on the Topps so far. All right, so we got Thompson, Reeves, Jaren Jackson, we got Jamal Murray, Garland, and then for the 2 that I believe should end up being parallels, we have a Devin Booker, and then we have Isaiah Collier. So that's a Storm as well. These are both Storm. And if I look at the box here, I'm thinking base blue. So basically randomly inserted. So base Blue Storm. All right. Yep. Put these guys over here. All right. 4 more packs. I'll get really lucky and pull one of these kabooms, but let's pull this back out here. So we got a Trae Young, Brandon Miller, CJ, Miles Turner. All right, let's see what we got here. Then we have a Donovan Clingan. And that is, looked like a parallel, so I went a little slower, but it was not. So we have parallel here, which is a Storm again. Yep. So, and then Anyway, Reed Shepard. That is not a parallel. You like Reed though. We've got Chet, Paul George, Olajuwon. Got one of the legends for Alvin Iverson. Got another stargazing. That's going to be Trae Young. Got Luka. We got Jalen Williams. So that's the stargazing. Let's see what it's. Yeah. So no parallels on that one. So far, I do not see any kabooms. We got Reed, Porter Jr., Jared McCain, so that's. Oh, that's not a parallel either. My bad. That looked like one at first. Jared McCain. Got a Tatum, Jalen Green, Van Vliet, and Ant-Man again. And see, this is where I miss it sometimes. So we got Luka as a Storm. That is a Storm. So that's a parallel, which I will. That's a PC card just because I collect pretty much anything with it. And then Jalen Green, it's a Cosmo, so that's to 285. So you can see how it's really hard to miss, or hard to miss, easy to miss, I think, when you're looking at these. I need to wipe that off. Right there, I think it was sticking to the card a little bit, but yeah, so that's good. 2 numbered cards in a retail product is not bad, actually. Many as you know, sometimes you don't get any number cards for however many blasters you want to open. Sometimes it's 5, 6, I don't know. I've had a lot of blasters in a row and not had any numbered. Alright, I got a Tristan da Silva. I think I see a red. I don't know what the red would be. Let's I'm gonna try to hide that a little bit here. We're gonna go to this first. Alright, so we got another Devin Booker. And here's our, oh, that's a Hardwood Legacy, so that's Larry Bird. I think that's a Cosmo too, isn't it? Nope. I thought it was at first. You can see kind of like the disco looking balls around it. But alright, let's see what the last one here is. Oh, Kobe. That's really hard to see. You can't even see his name. All right. Well, there's Ware. I mean, that's a good one to get. Decent rookie. All right. Well, I think the Revolution definitely won. I mean, it got a Tatum. I just realized I think I said Luka earlier, didn't I? That was my bad. I don't know what was making me think Luka. I think it was kind of his stance he does sometimes, and I didn't even look at Celtics or the name. I just said Luka. So forget what I said. Definitely Tatum. We got our Khalil Ware. We got our Jalen Green numbered. Jared McCain. That's a common. Reed Shepard. And then we got a couple others that were Storms. They were all Storm, I think. And then there was the other Cosmo, which is the Shy Stargazing. So, yeah, I would definitely say the Revolution is the hit over the Topps. But comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Take it easy, guys.